Good morning everyone, welcome to this week's video. Apologies, it has been a couple of weeks since I uploaded my last video, but this morning I've decided to get the camera out and come down to a local location here which is called Blue Lagoon. It's a beautiful little coastal area, and as the name suggests, a beautiful little rock lagoon on the edge of Shelley Beach and Baddo Bay. So I've come down here this morning. We've got some really nice high cloud on the horizon, so I think we're going to get a little bit of colour this morning. I've come down, it's quite a high tide this morning, so I'm going to set myself up on the rock platform here. There's some exposed rocks that I'm going to use in my foreground. I'm going to get my gear set up and then I'll come back and talk to you some more. I'm going to have to move quick because the sky is starting to light up here, and picked out a composition here with these rocks in the foreground. Got some beautiful green moss on them, and I'm using the rocks as a leading line out towards this beautiful pink sky that's illuminating towards the southeast. And the way the composition's working at the moment, I've got the rocks coming from the left and from the right, and then this beautiful green moss coloured rock in the centre, and it looks really nice. So I'm just going to set my frame up here and grab a quick shot of this one, because this will be definitely my first composition for the day. Wow, what a sky, beautiful. If I could just get a little bit of water flow up between the rocks, this will look really nice. The sky is just really lighting up now. We've got colour in the sky at the moment, right down south, right up to the north. It's absolutely beautiful morning here. This is taking multi-skilling to a whole new level. What an incredible sky we've got coming up here, and just some fantastic colour on the horizon. Currently my settings are f11 at 0.4 of a second, and I'm on ISO 64. As the morning sky started to light up with more and more colour, I began to fall into the trap of looking for multiple compositions. The time taken readjusting my tripod and camera was wasting valuable light. It can be hard to control our enthusiasm when conditions are this good. However, great light is only one component of a good image. It was at this stage I forced myself to slow down, enjoy the moment, and only attempt to capture the stronger compositions. These rocks down in the foreground here really have got me intrigued, and I think I'm going to use those as my foreground interest for my shot as the sun moves towards sunrise now. A beautiful morning here, a little bit of swell on the horizon. We've got a rising tide, so I'm just being really careful not to get too close to the waves that are coming in, but I'm going to try and capture some of this wave motion over the top of these rocks if I can, and probably go for about a 1 section exposure and try and capture a little bit of water movement now. Got my composition set up here now, and this is a vertical composition. I really like this one. We've got these lines in this rock in the foreground. The second rock's really covered with some beautiful green mossy rock, and I've got a little bit of white water washing up and down the frame, and it's just creating a point of interest there as we're getting some beautiful light here on the horizon. So it looks really nice as a vertical. Might even shoot it as a horizontal after this one. Just checking my histogram that I'm not overexposing the sky, but at the moment it looks perfectly exposed, and I'm focusing on that rock in the foreground. I've auto-focused on it, and then I've changed to manual and manual focus, so I get a nice tack sharp image. Sun just hitting the horizon now as I speak, and it's going to change now, and I've got a vertical shot and I just want to get a horizontal one, so I'll just make sure I adjust my filters accordingly and my polarizer. Really important to make sure that I've got both of those set correctly. Currently now my settings are changing as that sun's come up and it's getting nice and bright. I'm going to get a couple more shots here, and then I'm going to turn the camera and I'm going to face up the beach a little bit, or face down the beach, and pick up some of this really nice side light that we've got. I have to try and get my tripod leads into the sand as far as I possibly can to stop any movement whatsoever when the waves come up. I'll push them right down into there. Beautiful sky there. Now that sun's gone in behind that cloud on the horizon, it looks really lovely. What a great morning to be out. Well, that turned out to be a great morning. It was really good to be back out shooting again, doing some seascapes in my local area. And my plan is to upload a lot more regularly now that I'm right back into it. But a great morning here at Blue Lagoon. I'm going to pack up now and head home. A short vlog today, guys, but we'll be back to normal very, very soon. And that completes this week's video. If you've enjoyed the content of this video, you know what to do. Go down below and make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. If you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Tap that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. If you've got a comment or a question, leave them below. I'll always try and respond. Hopefully I'll be around shooting some more landscapes soon. I'll see you then.